Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back to the Depression Session podcast, the podcast where we dig deep and talk about everything in our lives and also just kind of what comes to mind. Today is just me, Weed Man, and I'm also here with Fat Man.
The one and only, back from 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
How you been doing, Fat? How you been doing, Fat Man?
I've been doing alright, actually.
Nice.
Was earlier kind of sad, mostly just because just having one of those days, you know?
Okay.
Just dealing with a lot of bullshit in both in the mind and the body, then just trying to get over that shit.
Fair. What kind of stuff you been going through?
Yeah, well, well, for one thing, this is like, I haven't been able to hang out with you for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And also in a sense of just trying to go fight my own form of boredom.
Oh, fair. What do you do to negate boredom?
Nap.
Oh, really? Fair.
Yeah. And also, before we begin, I have a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
Is there such a thing as like a true orgasm?
What do you mean, my boy?
Well, I mean, like it is like a it's like a true climax or whatever.
Like, what do you mean by true? Like, isn't any orgasm a true orgasm?
Like I don't know, like both like serotonin, dopamine, euphoria, all hitting at once.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just a normal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, unless you're like not really into what you're doing, but like a genuine one, that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, well, shit. I thought this one would be more interesting.
I mean, it's kind of like anything, you know. It's like obviously if you're not really fully into it or enjoying what you're doing, it's not gonna be as satisfying. But if you're doing something that's you're genuinely like, then yeah, it'd be the full experience.
Okay. Also, to be honest, I was expecting a way better response from you from as soon as I start. I immediately just asked that question.
What do you mean?
Like I was kind of expecting like a what the fuck.
I mean, that's not the worst thing you've asked. I think the worst one you asked was the very first random question you did, but I don't remember what it was.
There was also that one question where I thought of like how many fifth graders would it take to be a tank in a fucking tug of war?
Yeah, I remember that one. Like, what's the horsepower of a toddler? I think that was the title of that podcast.
I think so.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
There was like that one like where I asked like, would it be a good idea for a dude to have 2 dicks?
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Yeah.
Any other questions you have? Any other burning questions?
Okay, there's been a question on my mind involving like these weird hippie fucks who like use crystals and shit to heal.
Okay.
Or in this case, to quote unquote heal.
Okay.
Why the fuck do they believe in that kind of weird shit?
That's their beliefs, and that's what they believe in.
Okay, fair enough. My question, how the fuck does that kind of thing even start to begin with?
A lot of holistic stuff, and probably a lot of practices that were there before modern medicine came about that just kind of stuck around. You know what I mean?
So a guy utterly fucked on LSD.
Well, not really that. I mean, it's a whole belief system a lot of people had before modern medicine. You know what I mean? That's kind of. I mean, I've never looked into it like at all. I know like the basic principles of it, but nothing really major.
So like a witch doctor high on LSD.
Kind of, I guess. Yeah.
And most likely crack.
Okay.
Meth salts.
Okay.
Maybe pot.
Okay. You really don't like crystals, do you?
I just think it's kind of a stupid concept. And I'm thinking that a crystal could heal you.
Well, here, let's look it up and see if we can learn anything about it.
Alright. A couple weeks ago, I went to...
Okay, how'd that go?
It went pretty good. I went with my grandmother at the time because we hang out.
Okay.
And okay. First off, it took us like 3 fucking hours to get there because of fucking traffic, which was a pain in the ass.
Okay.
And then, as soon as we got to... We ended up just walking around the town for most of the day. Missed the wine tasting, which was the original point of us going there to begin with.
Okay.
But we ended up going to eat at a winery, drink like a few glasses of wine, and I had a good pizza.
Hell yeah.
Thin crust though, but nonetheless, not a bad pizza.
So out of thin, hand tossed, and pan, which one do you like?
Deep dish.
That's fair. So pan, yeah. Deep dish is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it can be a little too much.
Well, I mean, like in a sense, like lasagna dish, deep dish.
Ah, fair.
Like the ones like they have like at fucking Little Caesars.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I would also top it up with some bell peppers, maybe like some onions, pepperoni, a lot of cheese, a lot of tomato sauce, and Italian sausage.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
All right, so according to Google, and this is the very first thing that came up, but it's from Times of India. It says, according to experts, crystals act as a power hold for healing as they allow positive, fruitful energy to flow into the body and do away with negative, toxic energy. Like other forms of alternative therapy, crystals work by channelizing your energy levels, thereby focusing on healing your body from the inside. So it's basically like chakras and energy and stuff. So it's basically like good vibes. That's all they are. They're good vibe stones.
That is such a weird fucking hippie thing.
They're stones that bring about good vibes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Back to the old thing. I did actually found some stores actually sell weed stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty common here.
No, but in a sense of there was like multiple ones.
Oh really?
There was like an edible shop. There was like fucking one like where it's mostly just like lotions and shit. And across it was like these fuckers who were selling like some candles or some shit. Those crystal things, rosemary burner thingies or whatever
like
the fuck.
Incense and stuff.
Bingo.
Okay.
A lot of cool old cars.
Really? Like which ones?
Well, I don't know a lot about cars to begin with,
Okay.
but there was this one that had like no hood or anything, and mostly like a 357 engine or some shit like that, like one of the older engines.
Okay. Like a one with a carburetor and shit.
I want to say yes. Again, not a car expert.
Fair.
I mostly deal in fucking firearms and stuff going boom for a reason. That's why I'm called a fucking fat man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what is it about firearms and all that you're so passionate about? Like, what is it about them that you like?
The smell of freshly used gunpowder and the fact that I can just blow the fuck out of a mountain whenever the fuck I want.
Fair. So it's you just like the nature of it.
In a sense, yes.
Okay.
But I will agree with some people in the fact that there are some people that should have guns, and there's a lot of people that shouldn't have guns.
Okay.
It's kind of like the same deal. Like if you, like in the sense of having kids, there are some people that are meant to be parents, and there are some people that are not meant to be parents.
No, that's fair. What are the kind of people that you don't think should have guns?
Republicans.
Really? Okay.
Like the far right ones. Those ones can go fuck off.
Okay.
Corporations. Because, well, it's corporations. We don't want a Borderlands future.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah. Let's see. People have mental disorders.
Okay.
People can't use guns to begin with. You just give them a fucking knife or a spear.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah. In my opinion, I would just say for the general public, I would just say, you know what? Fuck giving them guns. Just give them paintball guns.
Okay. I mean, there was a story. I think it was Vice. It might have not been, but it was some other thing I saw on YouTube where these gangs in I think it was Chicago. It might have been Portland. I don't know, but it was some of those like one of those really like gang-ridden cities. But they were using paintball guns instead of.
Oh, I know which one
firearms.
you're talking about. Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. I really liked that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why I immediately started off with Republicans.
Why do you think that is? Like, what is it about Republicans that you don't like?
Yeah, well, the fact that they were once known as during the Civil War and shit, right? They were actually the ones who were trying to fight the abolition fucks or whatever.
Well,
they were like anti-slavery at the time, but now they're trying to become the new Reich.
How so?
Yeah, well, you got like these white supremacist fucks, the Proud Boys, fucking Ron DeSantis is doing a bunch of weird shit in fucking Florida, fucking himself and the people over.
Okay. How is he doing that?
Yeah, well, in the sense of like the whole new immigration laws, in the sense of like no one's wanting to pick fucking fruit because most people are just they're over entitled lazy pieces of shits.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much it so far. I try to stay away from it most times, but a lot of times it is fucking hard for me to do so.
Okay. So you try to form your opinions without really looking into it?
Well, I try to, but then at times I just actually get into it a little bit, but it's just sometimes hard for me to remember all of the good bits.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So if you don't really like So you don't really going into politics and stuff. Like it's just not really something you like doing.
I mean, when it comes to politics in my head, I'm just thinking, okay, you have an argument. Okay, you have your opinion and you have your own opinion. Okay, let's put you guys in a fight pit. We put it on TV and who isn't dead wins.
Okay.
Gladiator style, bitches.
Okay. And you think that's the best way of going about things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, in a sense of the whole survival of the fittest kind of thing.
Okay. Fair enough.
And also, it would just make really good fucking TV.
No, it would. Yeah, it would be fun to watch politicians beat the shit out of each other.
Right?
Yeah, thinking about that, that'd be fucking hilarious. Like watching fucking like Joe Biden and Donald Trump duking it out. That'd be fucking. I'd pay to watch that.
Well, I would kind of picture it kind of like those, like for some reason like back on TV. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But there was such a thing as like celebrity mud fights or some shit.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Celebrity mud fights. I think I remember that.
So like something like that, but in the sense of like more gladiator style. And you give these fuckers like chance to train and shit too.
Really?
Yes.
Who would you want to see fight each other? If you could see any two people in the world fight each other, who would you want to see fight each other?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Okay, are we talking like politician wise or just
anyone?
Just anyone?
Yeah.
Ooh, I would say Keanu Reeves versus Nick Cage.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
Because Keanu Reeves is a method actor, so he actually knows how to do shit.
True, yeah.
And Nick Cage is, well, I mean, it's Nick Cage.
Fair.
And
That's
also,
fair.
it would be pretty funny meme-wise, too. You gotta admit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think I'd want to see, like, fucking like, Jordan Peterson versus Ben Shapiro. Or some of these, like, really two just, like, nerdy guys. I want to see, like, this is, like, two, like, really, like, two big scientists that have never been in their fight in their life.
Just like utter fucking geeks.
Yeah, I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be kind of funny, though, yeah.
Because, like, you can always go see skilled fighters fight. You just go watch UFC or something. But, like, watching, like, two guys who have never been in a fight before, I think that'd be fucking hilarious to see.
Okay, question. Is there any kind of celebrity you would like to fight?
To fight a celebrity?
Yes.
Why am I fighting them? Like, is it just for fun, or is there, like, a reason?
Like, a personal reason. Like, I don't know. Like, they piss you off real bad or some shit.
Oh, I mean, not really. I don't really care too much about celebrities. You know what I mean?
Okay, but, like, if you had the choice to choose one, who would it be?
Joey Diaz might be funny. I don't know. I feel like he'd...
Joey Diaz.
I feel like he'd, like...
Out of all the fucking...
Look, he'd beat the fuck out of me, but it'd be so funny.
Right,
That's
right.
the only reason.
I'm just kind of confused, like, why is that one your first choice?
Because it'd be funny. Because that man's hilarious, and he'd probably make jokes the whole time, and just... It'd be funny.
Okay, fair enough. I would honestly like to fight Keanu Reeves.
Really?
Yeah, mostly because I feel like out of him, I will actually get a good fight.
That's fair. What about, like, Chuck Norris, or Sylvester Stallone, or...
Liam Neeson?
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Or what about Schwarzenegger? Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, in his prime?
Ooh.
If you want a good fight, Mike Tyson in his prime.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I feel like I would get like a way cooler fight if I fight Keanu Reeves.
No, that's fair.
I mean, picture it. Him wielding like fucking daggers and shit, and I come out of the blue just like wielding like a giant sledgehammer trying to fight him in that kind of style.
True, yeah. That'd be cool.
And not to mention his skills of badassery. Do you understand that?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I remember watching him train for John Wick, like the gun training he did, and being like genuinely impressed.
I mean, goddamn, that man has made it on my top badass list.
Yeah.
And on my list of people not to fuck with list.
He's also just a good guy.
He is
also
really
just
such a good guy.
Person.
Yeah.
Mm. Who's your least favorite celebrity?
Would Andrew Tate count as one?
I mean, yeah, but yeah.
And the only reason why I don't like him because he dresses and looks like a bit of a douche.
What do you mean?
like I'm talking like New Jersey douchebag.
He doesn't dress like that.
Really? Because that's the kind of vibe I get from him for some reason.
No. Have you listened to like any of his podcasts or anything, or you just see
like some clips? I would say.
Okay, so you just see the stuff that's like clipped and taken out of context.
I mean, okay, for some things I can say that he's not wrong, but it's a matter of context, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, okay, that would be kind of hard for me to do since it's hard for me to remember it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, to be honest, I got nothing on that one, so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go to the next fucking thing.
Fair enough, my boy.
Okay. If you had the chance to go to a video game world, which one would it be?
That's a pretty good one. A pretty hard one. GTA. No. No. I don't know. How about you?
Well, I have several choices actually.
Okay.
Like Skyrim, Fallout, Borderlands, BioShock.
Okay. I think Ratchet and Clank would be pretty fun.
Is it because you get a rhino?
Maybe. I just like the universe and how it works. I think that'd be pretty cool.
It is so fucking weird though.
It's part of the fun. You know what I mean?
Fair enough, but also, fuck Quark.
Yeah, that's fair.
Captain Quark or whatever the fuck his name is. The fucking green piece of shit.
Yeah. How about you though? What was your answer?
Ooh, I would say that would be a hard one for me. Though I will say, if I was to choose like a Dark Souls or Bloodborne game or whatever the fuck, I would have to go with Bloodborne.
Really? How come?
I get to fight giant fuck off beasties and while wielding a giant blade and a gun.
That's fair.
And also, I love the architecture of it.
True. Yeah.
The gothic architecture and also the doll.
The doll?
She's mostly like this one character that helps you level up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just that like her dress looks cool and shit. Though I would say out of Dark Souls games, I would probably say Borderlands.
Okay.
Mostly because of how ridiculous the guns are, and also the fact like, if I managed to get my own skill tree and shit.
True, that'd be cool.
That'd be kick ass.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to be able to pick and choose what you can learn and do.
Yeah, fucking hell. I had 2 ideas for Borderlands 3 DLC characters.
Okay, what were those?
One was basically a Goliath that was taken by a Tediore company to become like some weird cybernetic Bane looking motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. I call him Jolly the Subliath.
Jolly the Subliath?
Subliath. There's like a pause between the two.
Okay, so it's like a miniature giant or something, or
no. It's mostly just like the same Goliath, but with each skill tree, it's a different personality.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like multiple characters in one kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, I mean that sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
You know?
One's basically like a healer, one's a brawler, one's a heavy gunner. And the fourth one, well, I couldn't figure it out as much, so I just said, fuck it.
That's fair.
Yeah. And my second character was a Torg enthusiast character.
Torg enthusiast character?
Yeah, like a person who's really obsessed with Torg guns.
Torg's it's like a faction in that
universe, manufacturer, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Torg guns are known for just... Well, okay. Think of it kind of like if a redneck created a gun that shoots dynamite sticks.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like that.
That's fair. I mean, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Would definitely make it a trans character, though, too.
What's up?
Would definitely make it a trans character.
How come?
Representation.
Fair enough.
And also, that'd be kind of more badass.
Fair. Would it be MTF or FTM?
The fuck does that mean?
Male to female. Male to female or female to male?
Female to male, I guess.
Okay. I was curious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that, but then after you explained it, then I got it.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. 'Tis very fair, my boy. Very fair.
Yeah. And also, like, I mean, come on, like, you would not think like a transgender badass would be kick ass to see, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, for fuck's sake, didn't they have like a transgender character in Apex, like Apex or some shit like that?
Yeah. I've stopped playing Apex though.
Really?
Yeah, they ruined the devs kind of ruined it.
How so?
They did a bunch of shit to like the competitive system and the matchmaking. It was just a bunch of shit that went on that just kind of ruined it for me. And then I started playing Overwatch a lot, and then Blizzard absolutely ruined that game. So now I'm playing Cuphead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because that's a company that loves their game enough to not ruin it.
And From Software.
That's the Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and also to the people who fucked over Overwatch 2, fuck you.
Yeah. Do you know anything? Do you know much about that? What happened?
Yeah, well, I heard about the part where they were planning on getting rid of the PVE.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm giving that one to the exclusive. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, they canceled the whole point of Overwatch 2.
Like, if you were able to do an animation of, like, a golden trophy with just a giant middle finger, that is basically the exclusive. Fuck you from the fat man.
I'll try, but I don't know how to animate
Well, okay,
shit.
I'm not asking you to do it or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, in the future, like, if we could do that, that'd be kick
cool.
ass.
No, that'd be cool to get, like, animations and, like, art. Like,
it doesn't even have to be like a fucking animation. You could just look up golden middle finger, and then we just put that in the middle of the screen.
Sure.
You could just do fucking that and just cut off the middleman. For fuck's sake.
True.
I've been also been noticing I've been cursing a lot more.
Okay. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Bad thing?
Nah, I've just been noticing it.
Okay. And how does that make you feel?
I feel like it helps me make a fucking point.
Okay, so you feel like it's helps you describe what you're thinking and feeling and all that?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. Do you think you'd ever not use that language?
Not around kids or at the office.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, yeah, there are some places that it's kind of disrespectful.
I mean, hell, I make a rule not to try not to curse in front of kids.
That's good. I try to.
Yeah,
do that as well.
try to protect your form of innocence and some shit like that.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I try to be very, like, respectful and very on point when I'm around children. Just because I'm not trying to expose them to anything they're not ready for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they could hear me say the F word or some shit and then go back to the parents like, Mommy, what does fuck mean? And I don't want to be that reason for that parent.
Right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to do that to that parent.
I mean, no, that's the main reason why I try to stay away from my nieces and nephews. In case he actually hear me say the word fuck or something. And all of a sudden I'm getting my ass handed to me by the parent.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
I mean, fuck. I mean, come on. I'm trying to be more of a decent influence, not a bad one.
I mean, that's good. That's good.
Though, if I did have my own kid, I would most likely like introduce them to curse words at the beginning.
How soon do you think you'd let your children curse? Like, do you think that'd be like their first words you teach them?
In a sense, yeah.
What would be the first? If you had to pick a curse word to be your child's first curse word, which one would you pick?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Because there's two good ones I would go for.
Okay.
And that would either be fuck or cunt.
Really?
Yes.
Fair.
Because, don't get me wrong, the other ones are great and all that. It's just, I don't know, that fucking cunt kind of has like more of an impact to it.
They have a ring to them.
Right?
Yeah. I feel that.
I would say most likely fuck.
That was a classic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I go with the classic and stuff. And the reason why I would teach my kids curse words first, so that way they already know how to properly use the words.
That's fair. That's fair, yeah. Because there are proper ways and improper ways of using them.
Exactly. So that way don't end up like a cursing son of a bitch like I am.
Fair.
I mean, am I a bad example? Yes, sure. But I'm also in a sense of a good example by being something that kids should not be.
Okay. So you lead by example of what not to be.
Learn by doing.
Okay.
Yes. That's basically just it. That's basically my form of teaching. Just learn by doing.
Are you one of those parents who would just, but the way they teach their kids how to swim is just throwing them in a pool?
Okay, first off, I will put floaties on the kid first, then throw them in the pool.
Bruh.
Hey, at least I care about the safety, at least.
I know.
Okay, I'm not gonna throw them in like as soon as they're like a fucking toddler and shit. I'm gonna wait till like a couple of years, like maybe like they're like around 10 or some shit, and they still don't know how to swim. I put the floaties on him, give him like a little rub on his head. It's like, you're gonna do a good job, then just throw him in.
Good luck, son. Bah. I mean, I think most people, they start teaching their kids how to swim when they're like 4 or 5.
Yeah, fair enough, but like in my way of phrasing it, I think is just funnier.
I mean, no, that's fair. This is throwing a 10-year-old into a pool with floaties. No instruction. Just have fun.
Yeah, well, I will tell them instructions like while I'm sitting on the sidelines is like, kick your legs more, man. Come on.
Breathe. No, breathe air, not water. You want to breathe above the water, not below it. Why are you sinking? You're supposed to be swimming.
Lift your head up, damn it.
Move. Why are you just laying there still? Oh, no. I need to move.
Well, time to go to Mexico.
If you had to run away to one country, which country would you pick?
I'm not answering that question.
Smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, though, if you had to. Okay, besides the country you actually would. Like, if the country you were going to didn't work out, where else?
Like my second choice, then?
Yeah, second choice.
Australia.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Seems nice. I had to deal with the mega spiders, which is very much a downside to it. But I think they also have like a sense of legal prostitution or some shit.
Do they?
I think so.
Oh, well, I'm gonna find that out real quick.
I mean, granted, I did get it from an Australian comedian known as Jim Jeffries, but...
Oh, yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah. Apparently, he's also part of the spectrum of autistic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told my nephew that one time, and he just thought, oh, so you like him because he's autistic? I said, no, because he's fucking funny.
Fair.
It's like trying to ask a black guy, say like, hey, do you think Dave Chappelle's funny? The black guy says yes. Then he says yes. I say, why? Why is he black? He's like, no, because he's fucking funny, dipshit.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the same fucking logic.
Yeah.
You like the guy because he's fucking funny, not because of his ethnicity or whatever's going wrong in his fucking head.
Yeah. That's fair. That makes sense.
And also in a sense, like, don't also go for people who have like political opinions and shit. Just go for the ones who are fucking funny.
Okay.
Or funny to laugh at.
Really? That's fair.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite comedian right now?
Ooh, that's a bit of a hard one. There's some good ones. Number one, I would say, would be Bert Kreischer.
He's good.
Yeah, and plus, I love the fact he actually laughs with you at his own jokes.
Yeah, true.
Cause that way, it just feels like he's laughing with you and shit.
Yeah, it feels like he's telling a story, not telling a joke.
Bill Burr.
He's good. I like him.
Very straight to the fucking point with him.
That's his charm. That's part of the reason he's so good.
Jim Jeffries, because he has some pretty funny stories.
True, he does, yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias.
He's a classic. Didn't he retire?
Did he?
I thought so.
I don't know. Dave Chappelle will be one of them.
Yeah, he's another good one.
Like one of the older comedy specials.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't listened to any of the new stuff, but if I ever get the chance to, maybe I'll like it. Maybe not. Who knows? Who really gives a shit? I'm just looking for is like something to laugh at while I get high.
That's fair.
Or while playing a very frustrating video game, so I have something to love at least.
Yeah, that's fair. It's helpful to like listen to music or stuff when you're playing like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or some shit, so you don't absolutely lose your fucking mind.
Yeah.
I'm having to do that with Cuphead right now because I'm trying to beat everything on expert and S rank and all that.
Fuck me, man.
So having to play everything over and over and over, it's like fuck.
I tried playing Cuphead once. I fucking sucked at it.
I mean, I love the game. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it.
It is the fucking art style for me. The art style of that game is fucking nice.
No, it is. It looks like a really old cartoon. Like, genuinely looks like it.
Right?
Yeah, everything's all hand-drawn, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing why I love it. It's like, do you know how much fucking time and money they had to put in order to do shit like that?
Yeah.
A lot.
It took them, like, what, 3 or 4 years to make the DLC or some shit?
Jesus, fuck.
I think it was, like, 4. Yeah. I don't know if they started working on it, like, right away.
And this is why I keep saying to the people who run, like, animation companies or whatever, pay your writers and pay your animators more, god damn it.
Yeah. No, honestly.
Because without the two, you ain't got shit.
Yeah. No, honestly. They're the backbone of fucking everything.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
And the same goes for janitors.
Fair. Yeah.
And people who do maintenance.
Yeah.
And people pick fruit.
Okay.
And other jobs like that.
Like menial labor.
In a sense, yes.
Okay.
And just remember that there's more of the laborers than there are the bosses.
That's fair.
Yeah. You know, anarchy and shit like that.
You a big fan of anarchy?
I mean, I think we've talked about this before.
Okay.
And I think the answer was yes.
Okay.
Because, okay, I would say there's a bit of a misconception when it comes to anarchy.
Okay.
Because all they just see is just the bad shit, you know, like full fucking chaos, and all of a sudden, like, everyone going fucking nuts, like it's Mad Max or some shit.
Yeah.
But there's also some forms of good anarchy, you know? Okay. For example, like right now, I'm doing a podcast. Am I going to possibly piss someone off in the future? Yes. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Most likely so. And that's my form of anarchy. In a sense of not doing... In a sense of anarchy to me is basically doing whatever the fuck I want.
Okay.
That doesn't involve murder.
Okay.
Or doing illegal drugs.
Okay. But if it was true anarchy, those drugs wouldn't be illegal.
Well, I would still have the choice not to do them or not.
Okay. I mean, that is fair, and that is the main argument, is that a lot of people, that they say that the world wouldn't go to chaos because people still have morals, but what about the people that don't have morals and do want to do those bad
They
things?
just smack the shit out of them and put them like fucking, I don't know, fucking Florida then.
Isn't that another form of imprisonment for breaking the law?
Okay, fair enough. Also, fuck you.
I'm just trying to like understand, like your views and all that.
Okay, fair enough.
Because like because you can't really have like good deep set in beliefs without challenging them every now and again.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. And plus, there is the old saying that hindsight's a bitch.
Fair.
And it really is. It is so much of a fucking bitch.
No, it really is. There's a lot of things that I've looked back on and be like, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, like earlier, like my sister was trying to make like spaghetti tacos, like from Curly and shit, right?
Yeah.
And and then I told her like, you do know that we don't have regular spaghetti, right? And she like looks like just realizes like, son of a bitch. So now we're stuck with fucking bow ties.
Hey, spaghetti.
Yeah, fair enough.
As long as there's some form of pasta and tomato sauce and spaghetti to me.
Yeah, and also as long as it's in a fucking taco shell.
True, yeah, true. You like tacos? You're more of a taco or burrito kind of guy.
I would say I'm more of a burrito guy than a taco guy.
Oh, okay.
But if I was to go for tacos, I'm more of a soft
shell?
Yeah, soft shell than a hard shell.
Fair. How come? You don't like the crunch, or is it just what you like?
Oh no, I love the crunchiness.
Okay.
It's just the fact that it's kind of like eating potato chips or whatever, or like Doritos or something like shit like that. Sometimes it gets like stuck between your teeth, or sometimes they get stuck in your gums and it hurts like shit.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And plus, just soft ones are just nice and just less of a pain in the ass to crunch through.
Yeah, that's true. They're very nice. Easier to manage and easier to make too.
Right?
Yeah.
What about you?
Depends on the day. You know what I mean?
Like it would just be like depending on the mood, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a pretty big fan of burritos though. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What else can we talk about? Oh, I've recently been playing Bloodborne.
Nice. How's that been going?
So far, pretty good.
I don't know.
Still have a pain in the ass trying to figure out what I want for a build.
Okay. What are you working with right now?
Mostly just with strength weapons and guns.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
No magic or anything? No range? Or, well, I mean guns, but no, like, bows or anything?
Well, that's mostly, like, in a sense, like, for dex weapons. I'm trying to go for more strength-wise.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I got, like, this one hunter's axe that, like, and all these weapons are, like, trick weapons, so...
What do you mean?
In a sense of, like, for this axe I have, it can go with one-handed or press a button, and it becomes a two-hander.
Really?
Yeah, and then my other trick weapon is basically, it's called a Kirk hammer.
Kirk hammer? Like
Yeah.
K-U-R-K or?
K-I-R-K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, it starts off as like a simple sword, then all of a sudden you press the button, and all of a sudden it becomes a giant sledge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean like Titan size.
Really?
Yeah, the head of the hammer is huge. Like 2 balls and a bong.
2 balls and a bong.
Yes.
What do you mean by that, my boy?
Think about it.
Fair. What? What's so funny?
Nothing, I was trying to make a Mandingo joke.
What's with you and Mandingo?
I don't know, dude. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake. Have I not told you how bi I am, dude?
Fair.
Oh, yeah. Shocker to everyone. I am bisexual.
Nice.
Yeah. And also, oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, to all those who are celebrating Pride Month, I wish you a happy Pride and whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. Though I do not really see myself as part of the whole LGBTQ plus thing. Which is ironic since I'm bisexual and shit.
Okay.
But nonetheless, I wish for all of you to stay safe out there, and we can all fight through this as long as we stick together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fight through what?
Yeah, well, in the sense of whatever the fuck's happening in Florida and the east side of the U.S.
Okay.
In the sense of a bunch of old white dudes being pricks.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, basically just that.
Okay.
Okay, I kind of had an idea.
What? What's the idea?
I kind of want to start a club where we're just a bunch of hecklers and we just go to white supremacy rallies and just heckle the fuck out of them.
So a hate group.
Not exactly a hate group, more like a heckle group. We heckle the fuck out of them. We try to get into your heads and say some shit like, "You look like kind of like General Custer's like illegitimate son or some shit."
No, boy, if there's a group that exists solely to hate on another group of people, I think that's a hate group.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Be funny to watch though.
No, it would. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, imagine there's like a fucking Shorzy version of that.
God, Shorzy.
Yeah, if you're wondering who Shorzy is, it's basically a Canadian character from a Canadian show called Letterkenny and his own show Shorzy.
Oh, he has his own show now?
Yeah.
Is it new or is it already like been finished?
Well, they're apparently working on making a season 2.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know he had his own show.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you actually get to see his fucking face.
Don't you get to see his face in Letterkenny?
No. Either you see the back of his head, him doing something, or him taking a shit.
Oh, I might be thinking of
Wayne.
clips from Shorzy then.
Yeah. And his one phrase is, "Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker." I was about to say kid fucker for some reason.
My boy, no.
What? Okay, that's my immediate response. Like if I see like some guy like trying to call fascist or some shit.
It's called a kid fucker.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm getting ruthless up in here now.
I mean, hey, if the jackass is being a jackass, you gotta teach a jackass to shut the fuck up.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Yeah, one of the fat man's mottos. If a jackass is being a jackass, you be the jackass to tell them to shut the fuck up.
What are some other mottos you have?
Hate to live, don't live to hate.
Hate to live, don't live to hate.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can't really argue with that.
When in doubt, always have a backup plan for the backup plan.
Okay. So be prepared, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And there is no such thing as too much ammunition.
What if it goes bad, though? Like, what if you have too much that you can't use it before it goes bad?
And what goes bad?
I mean, I'm sure some of it can. You know, everything goes bad eventually.
Well, yeah, but that's also depending, like, if you also hired a guy to make sure all the ammunition doesn't go bad to begin with.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's see here. Never kick a cat.
How come?
Because it'll just fuck you up.
Okay, what about dog?
Depending on the size of the dog.
Okay. What about a hamster?
Well, you can easily just drop kick that motherfucker.
Okay.
Don't fuck with squirrels.
Why not?
Have I not told you that one time where I got attacked by a bunch of squirrels in middle school?
No, you haven't. I mean, you might have, but go ahead and say it again for the podcast.
Okay, so that all happened like around PE class or whatever, and
Okay.
that was at the time where we didn't have like our own like playing area at the time.
Now, what grade was this? How old were you?
I would say I was like 7th grade.
7th grade. Okay.
7th grade. Right. And at the time, we had our own facility, but we also had to walk to the nearby park in order to do PE stuff.
Okay.
And this was also at the time where we were trying to do like a 1 mile run or play fucking games or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, just normal PE stuff.
Exactly. And all of a sudden, I just decided to say, hey, you know what? This tree looks relaxing to sit down under. I'm going to go sit under this tree to relax for a bit. Then all of a sudden, like as I'm just laying down in this tree, I'm trying to relax for a bit. All of a sudden, I just look up, and there's like around like 5, maybe 6 squirrels on top of me.
Really?
I was like, shit. All of a sudden, there's all five or six of them just start raining down on me.
Oh
And I was just like running all crazy and shit, like, motherfucker. I don't know what to do. I'm just like rolling on the ground, just trying to get up off me and some shit. Then all of a sudden, I just go full fucking rage and just started chucking squirrels.
So you just started throwing squirrels.
Yes.
Damn.
It was not a good day.
It doesn't sound like one.
Okay, so
be attacked by
yeah,
squirrels.
and then after, the PE teacher realized that I was sitting like under like where they keep all their nuts during their hibernation or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. So you're too close to their home.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fair.
That's why just a bunch of squirrels decided to say, fuck you, fuck this, let's go fuck up this fat fuck.
That shit was on site too.
Yeah, it's just like, I swear to God, it just sucked.
I mean, yeah, being attacked by any animal. You ever been attacked by any other kind of animal?
Parrots, dogs.
You were attacked by a parrot?
While it was still in its cage, yes.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to pet it, and all of a sudden it just bit my finger.
Oh, okay.
Made it bleed a bit.
I thought a parrot like just swooped out of nowhere and attacked you. I was like, where the fuck were you that a parrot just attacked you?
Seagulls.
That happens, yeah.
Pigeons.
Yeah. I remember when I was on that Italy trip. There's like one of the kids in my group fell and smacked a pigeon.
Seriously?
Yeah, because he had a trail mix. I think it was trail mix. It might have been granola bar, but it was something. But the pigeon was trying to eat it. And he had it set next to him, and he looked over the pigeon, and he went, "Fucker!" and just whapped the side of the pigeon.
Just throw a big smack to him.
Yeah, and you know that noise you get when you like pat the side of a dog, that like hollow sound.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like when you smack a pigeon.
Oh shit!
It was so fucking
Damn.
funny. Then another guy the same day had a pigeon crap in his mouth.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we were all sitting there or standing there taking a photo by something. And all of a sudden, you just saw one of the guys freak out. He's like, "What happened? What happened?" He's like, "A pigeon shit in my mouth."
Aw.
Yeah, I think we called him Pigeon the rest of the trip.
Aw, that's fucked up.
No, we didn't. He was a really cool guy.
But seriously, that would have been a pretty fucked up way to get a sad nickname like Pigeon.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah, those pigeons in Italy are fucking feral.
I fucking hate birds.
Really? What's your least favorite kind of bird?
Crows.
Yeah, that's fair. They're kind of assholes. What about ravens? You like ravens?
They're okay with me.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the reason why I don't go for crows mostly is mostly because those. Okay, back when I used to live in that one house, like before we moved in to this new place, right?
Yeah.
Oh, these fucking crows assholes just kept going through the fucking trash, and
Yeah.
I was the only one who was able to fucking clean all that shit up. You know how many times I had to fucking clean up after crows?
Yeah. No, crows are fucking vicious.
Fucking 15 times I had to do that shit, or fucking 10, or fucking less. I don't know, but either way, I had to clean up that shit.
Either way, way too many times.
Yes.
Way more than you should have.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember one time I was camping and there was a raccoons that would dig through every single thing of trash in that park every single night.
I tried making a sentry gun for the fucking trash. They just only shoot crows specifically.
Did that work?
It ended up melting.
Oh, fair.
I don't know how it did that.
But what'd you do for it?
It was
what
basic-
would you use? I guess
It was pretty standard. Tripod, battery pack, a sensor camera thingy,
Okay.
BB gun thing.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, just as soon as it started moving for a second, just turned into liquid goo.
Really, like the whole thing?
Full on liquefaction.
Huh.
Or in this case, liquidated.
Fair.
And I don't fucking know how it did that.
I don't either, Mobor. I don't know.
Right? It's like it's fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think I might just have Michael Bay powers.
Michael Bay powers.
Yeah.
Fair.
That would be kind of a kick-ass power to have, though.
What, the power just to blow things up?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that would be that'd be pretty hard. Just be able to blow shit up on command.
Fuck, you basically just become a human bomb.
True, yeah. You'd be fucking like invincible because no one could do anything about you. Like they put you in jail and just blow up the wall. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, like, it can still kill you. Like, you have the ability to blow shit up. That doesn't mean you have invincibility.
Well, I know, but I meant like no one could like stop you. You know what I mean? Like if you blow a car up and they arrest you, just blow the jail up and then leave.
Okay.
That sort of shit.
Yeah, but I feel like with that kind of case, you have to wear, like, juggernaut armor in order just to make sure you're fully protected and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or some shit like that. I don't know. Or maybe, like, fuck it. Like genetically change your DNA with an armadillo, maybe, or some shit.
How so?
I don't know. Like I was just trying to think of a way like of a super soldier that has the ability to blow shit up with its hands, but still has the ability of an armadillo.
Okay, so there's like curl up in a ball and be protected. Basically.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. Yeah.
Like I know it sounds weird, but it's the best way I can fucking describe it as.
If you could have like the quote unquote superpower of any animal, what would it be? Like so like a feature or a heightened ability that an animal has, like an armadillo shell, or like the speed of a cheetah or some shit. If you could have one thing from an animal, what would it be?
Strength of an elephant.
That's fair. That's fair. Not a gorilla.
Well, okay, gorillas are strong enough, but have you ever seen an elephant just stomp on things?
That's probably more due to size, wouldn't it be? Because I feel like gorillas have genuine strength, but elephants are strong just because of their size.
Well, yeah, but also that in the sense their muscles are fucking huge and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think breathing underwater might be kind of cool.
So you would go for a fish.
Yeah, I think breathing underwater would be
What kind of fish would you go for?
I don't know.
I would kind of see you going for a clownfish.
What are you trying to say? No? You call me a clown?
At times, yes.
What do I do that's clown-like?
In a sense, like those times, like whenever you like say something like very out of nowhere, I'm like, what? And you go like, huh?
That's fair. That's fair.
But also, I can kind of see you going for maybe like a puffer fish or some shit.
Just puff up and expand.
Yeah, and with spikes too.
True, yeah. I don't know, maybe a shark. It's kind of basic, but...
Or better yet, starfish.
Regenerating limbs would be pretty hard.
Right?
That'd be cool, actually, yeah. Being able to regenerate limbs.
They're fucking hard to kill, too.
Yeah. I remember, like, a cat's night vision. That'd be cool, too. Being able to see in the dark and all that.
The legs of a rabbit.
What's that gonna do?
Make me fucking faster.
Oh, fair.
Well, actually, okay, there's a good... Okay, now I just have a question.
What's up?
Which one's faster, a rabbit or a cheetah?
Cheetah.
You would say cheetah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure cheetahs are the fastest animals on Earth, aren't they?
I want to say yes, but I'm not completely sure.
Let's find out.
Alright, to anyone else who had like a crazy power that they want to get from an animal, please leave it down in the comments or something. Or whatever the fuck. In the sense that I love to read them and shit, so...
Yeah, the cheetah is the fastest animal in the world. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I would just go for a cheetah then.
Yeah.
I would definitely want a nose of a bloodhound though.
That's fair.
Because those fuckers can smell good.
Yeah, no, they really can. They can smell shit from like miles away. They can smell like dead skin cells and shit.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I know.
I would like to have the upper body strength of a gorilla though.
That's fair.
Yeah. But like if I was to choose like an animal for height wise, I would probably say an elephant on its hind legs would be pretty cool. Like in order to be like that big.
That's fair. What about a giraffe?
No.
You want to be a giraffe?
No.
How come?
They're too weird.
Why are they weird?
just I don't know, they're fucking weird.
That's fair. They're all neck and no body.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're all neck and leg.
Neck, leg, and just they're just weird.
That's fair.
Like I can honestly just see them as just being like actual demons from another dimension.
Really? That bad?
Yes.
So you think like out of all the animals of the world, giraffes are like the worst looking?
Okay, I wouldn't say the worst looking, but it's up there.
Fair. What do you think is the worst looking animal?
That's a hard one. A mega tarantula?
That's fair. Yeah.
Because it's a giant fuck off spider?
Yeah, those are creepy. Yeah.
God damn.
What?
I just had a sudden nightmare vision.
What do you mean? Oh, like just an image of a tarantula popped in your head?
Well, in the sense of the movie Eight-Legged Freaks.
What's that movie about?
Giant fucking spiders attacking a city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched that when I was little, back when my mom used to live in...
Damn. Is that where your fear of spiders come from?
Well, then also this constant fear, like I'm falling out of the sky, and then all of a sudden spiders are just coming out of every single orifice of my body. Until I am nothing but spiders and I'm still alive and also in constant pain.
Okay. Is that like a recurring nightmare?
Yes.
Really? How often would you say you have that?
Out of a month?
Sure. Yeah.
Half a month.
What do you mean half a month?
Like, during a month, it happens half of the time.
So like
during a month.
It's like every other day?
Yes.
Okay. And why do you think that is? What do you think that dream is like signifying to you? Do you think that do you believe dreams mean something?
At times, yes, but for this one, I think it's just reminding me of my fucking fears.
Okay.
Of both heights and spiders.
Fair. Now why are you afraid of those two things?
Well, I think I'm afraid of heights mostly just because I just, for a lot of times during my childhood, I've been mostly just been staying on the ground.
Okay, so you've never really experienced height before?
In a sense, yes.
Okay, that's fair.
And spiders is just, well, I mean, have you looked at fucking spiders? I mean, I get it. We need them for the environment and shit, but still, they can fuck away. They could fuck off away from me.
Yeah, no, spiders are really scary insects.
They really are.
Yeah. I don't know. I think cockroaches are more nasty than fucking spiders.
They can survive a nuclear blast, though. You gotta give them credit on that one.
Yeah, no. But I'd rather deal with spiders than cockroaches any day.
Really?
I don't know what it is about cockroaches, but those things freak me the fuck out. I mean, not as much as they used to, but like, god damn. Those things are just freaky to me. I don't know, they're just gross, I guess.
I mean, a butterfly is pretty, but they also eat blood, piss, and shit.
Huh?
Yeah. Butterflies are known for eating piss and shit like a fly.
Fair. I mean, they're all kind of similar.
Yeah. In a sense, I'm trying to go back to the whole never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, like picture like this. You can have, like, the ugliest son of a bitch living in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
but he's the nicest son of a bitch out there. And then you got the most beautiful motherfucker in the entire town. Like, everyone wants to fuck him or some shit. And all of a sudden, he's turning people into fucking coats.
Yeah, Ted Bundy and all that shit.
Or Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, that too. You ever seen American Psycho, the movie?
No.
Okay.
I don't really watch psychopath shit. Unless it's like, I don't know, like fucking Leatherface, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, shit like that.
That's fair. Well, I mean, American Psycho is a fiction movie, so it's not real.
Well, fair enough, but it's just, I don't know. I try not to care much about psychos.
That's fair.
Since I kind of consider myself a bit of a psycho.
How come?
For the amount of weird shit I come up in the fucking daily with my mind.
Okay.
With the most random ass weapons that I come up with. I mean, fucking hell. I told you about the whole depression rave that one time, remember?
Yeah. But I mean, do you still have empathy for people? Like, do you care about people?
Eh.
What do you mean by that, my boy?
Well, okay, at times, when you're stuck by yourself having nothing but free time in the world, you learn some pretty fucked up shit humans have done over the years.
Okay.
Like, for example, there was like this one court thing involving, like, I think the Christians back at the time. It was during like this one, the judgment of Pope Formosus.
Okay.
In a sense, like this one guy named Pope Steve or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He was trying to put on trial of this one guy who's known as Pope Formosus, and the fucker's been dead for 7 months.
Oh yeah, didn't they like dig him up and put him back on trial and then buried him again?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just wild. That's funny.
Right? Like, that's utterly just fucked right there.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, then you also got like the Persian, an old Persian torture method called the boats.
The what?
The boats.
The boats?
Yeah. And in a sense, at first, he just feeds you milk and honey.
Oh,
then they nail a boat on top of you, still feeding you more milk and honey while bees are all covered in your face and you die in your own feces.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that shit's hard.
And most likely so, a very mental fine person came up with that fucking idea.
Yeah. So that makes you a psychopath then?
In a sense, yes.
Okay.
In a sense, like, after you... Okay, it's kind of like the whole Rick Sanchez thing. Like, the smarter you become, the more utterly fucked it is.
Okay. But does that make you not have empathy for people? Like, if you hurt someone, would you care? Like, if you hurt someone, would you feel bad, or would you just not care?
I would say maybe, like, depending how bad it was, the most out of it I will feel bad for, maybe, like, around 15%.
Okay.
Like, that would just be, like, depending if I know the person well enough.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, if I did something to you that was really bad, it would be at 95%.
Fair. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, well, seeing as we have about 5 minutes left of this podcast. Is there anything that we touched on or talked about that you want to bring back up? Any closing remarks, final thoughts, anything that you want to depart on the listeners, I guess?
Well, in the sense of the old-fashioned message of we're all a bunch of assholes in this world, so why the fuck are we trying to fight each other? Well, where we should just be trying to get along and be assholes to aliens.
What do you mean by to aliens?
Hmm?
What do you mean to aliens?
I don't know, like in a sense, like if I don't know, I just thought it would be funny to say in the sense like I want to flip off an alien.
That's fair. That's fair. You really like flipping things off, don't you?
Do you have any idea how fun it is to flip people off at times?
No, it is. Very rebellious.
Pretty much, yeah. And also, it's just a nice, simple way of just saying "fuck you."
Yeah, no, it is.
I mean, no, at times I felt like I wanted to try to paint a middle finger on the side of the Fox News building.
On the side of the Fox News building?
Yes.
Fair. Like what about the CNN building?
Why specifically that one?
Because it's the Democratic equivalent of Fox.
Okay, yeah, I guess could just give both of them a giant fuck you.
Did you watch a lot of mainstream news?
Not a lot.
Okay. But every now and again.
Well, then also, if I'm gonna choose to hate one network, it's gonna be Fox.
That's fair. I say a lot of outlandish shit, but I don't know. All media companies are kind of the same now.
Yeah. And that's why most people trust TikTok more than the fucking news, people.
And that's why the U.S. government's trying to get it banned.
Pretty much, yeah. Mm-hmm. Would fucking rip off Nick Fury over here.
Rip off Nick Fury?
Yeah, there's like a political fuck who looks like a rip off Nick Fury. I call him.
Damn.
I call him Dick Curry.
Dick Curry?
Yeah, Dick Curry.
Damn, that's funny.
Right?
That's funny.
Let's get Dick Curry trending, people.
Maybe not.
Oh, come on. You know that would be funny as all hell.
No, it would. I just don't want to get canceled. That would be fucking funny, though, Dick Curry.
Yeah. 2 weeks back for the podcast, and all of a sudden I got us canceled.
I mean, hey, we've only had one episode get age restricted so far, so we're doing pretty
Seriously?
good. Yeah.
Which fucking episode?
There's that one episode with our first female guest.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was the only one that's ever been age restricted.
Seriously?
Yeah, the only one, somehow. I do not know how, but somehow it's been the only one to get age restricted.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there's been one or two others that I just, missed the email for it, but I don't think so. I'm pretty, I keep track of that shit, so.
Man.
Yeah.
Out of all... Well, okay, I guess I can understand the reasoning on that one, because you said some crazy-ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just fucking hell.
Anyway, I think that'll go ahead and do it for this episode of the Depression Session. Thank you for joining me, Fat Man.
Well,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm happy to be back.
Of course. We'll do more. I've just been really busy with life and work and trying to get this shit figured out.
It's all good. It's all good. I try not to be an anchor to anyone, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, in a sense of, I try to make sure I don't get in the way for anyone else's way of life or some shit.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of the Depression Session podcast. Thank you all for listening. Come back next Monday at 12 for another episode. Come back this Friday at 12 for a gaming video. It should still be ASTRONEER, but hopefully we'll have some Cuphead and other games being done for those videos soon.
Yeah, and also, maybe if we're lucky enough, we can see Weedman playing some Dark Souls.
I'd be down. That'd be fun.
Why do I have a feeling you might get utterly fucked?
What do you mean?
Dark Souls is hard, man.
It is. I've played Cuphead.
Yeah, but that is a different fucking ballpark, and you fucking know it.
I've played Cuphead and I've played Code Vein. I think I'll be fine.
That is such a fucking different ball game, man.
No, I know.
It's a whole new fucking ball game.
No, it really is. But that'll go ahead and do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. And any questions or comments you guys have, feel free to leave them down below. Go ahead and subscribe and like, and come back next Monday at 12 for another episode. So we'll see you guys next week.
Wait. Aren't you going to say the thing that you usually say?
Yeah, the depression is just a session. Yeah, so just like this podcast, depression is just a session and too soon shall pass.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
All right, bye.